If you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over cold, cold water for you. YouTube, welcome back to another video. I know I've been gone for 4 days. Y'all probably like, what happened? But look, y'all, I be going through shit. Like, some days I gotta just take off. Hold on. Some days I gotta just like, take off to be like, what the fuck? Like, so, yeah, I got a long way to go to where I want to be. So I got to keep grinding and keep my foot on the pedal no matter what I'm going through. So we're back with another reaction for y'all. Somebody sent this one in. I don't know what happened to it. I just lost it, but I guess this is old. This was like an old case that happened. It's basically like a 14-year-old. I guess he killed somebody and tried to plead insanity after. Some of y'all might have heard about this. Y'all know I'm the last one to know about everything. I don't know. But one of y'all sent this in and told me, why is my shit? One of y'all sent this in and told me to react to it. If you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. 14-year-old tries to fake insanity. So basically, I guess he killed somebody and tried to play like he was crazy. And to be honest, I don't even know why y'all do that, because if you're really not mentally ill and they put you in a mental ill home, I mean, it might be better than jail, but at the same time, you're locked down 24 hours getting treated for something you don't even have. That is for people that actually have mental illnesses and are in there. But if you don't actually have a mental illness, I don't think it's all rainbows and sunshine like you think. Of course, jail is worse because you're in a cell and shit. But if you're not mentally ill and you're in there, you're done. What the hell? I'm gonna stop talking. We're just gonna jump into the video. Hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Also, send in more reactions in the DMs. Instagram is always below. Y'all are the ones that are sending in these videos, like, because I don't know what to react to. So y'all send these videos in for me. I appreciate it. I forgot who sent this video in to me, but hopefully you put in the comments, whoever did it. I appreciate you. But we're gonna start the screen record. 3, 2, 1. Starting the screen record. Video starting now.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No, she's not. She's dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
You were the last
one seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son.
This is Aiden Fucci, a 14-year-old boy from Florida, being questioned by his parents at a police station in 2021. Aiden is being held and questioned under suspicion of murdering his 13-year-old classmate, Tristan Bailey, something he insists he had no part in. But to understand how police came to suspect Aiden was capable of murder, we must go back to the beginning. In the quiet town.
With you new kids? Hold on, let me just say something. Let me just say something. What be wrong? When I was 14, which wasn't really a long time ago, what was that? 2018, 17, something like that. What really possessed y'all to even, like, when I was 14, I was worried about playing. That was time when people played outside. We would, you know, like, do normal kid shit. How are you killing somebody at 14? Unless you really like in that lifestyle, like, but 14 in Florida and you're not gang related, you're not nothing, you're just killing for like, what? My question is, how do, like, because recently I've been seeing a lot of kids in these murder investigations, and it's like, 14, you're supposed to be doing kid stuff, you're supposed to be in school, you're supposed to be focused. But I don't know, maybe other people's lives go differently.
St. John's, Florida. Tristan Bailey was just a 13-year-old girl attending Patriot Oaks Academy, dealing with all the usual challenges high school brings. She was a dedicated and talented cheerleader, full of enthusiasm, ambition, and determination rarely seen among other kids her age. Her classmate Aiden, however, was a different story. According to those who knew him, Aiden Fucci was an oddball. While his teachers noted that Aiden showed them respect and never outwardly caused trouble, his hatred of authority, arrogance, and know-it-all approach to life was off-putting for his teachers and classmates. Throughout his school life, Aiden would land himself regular suspensions, usually after getting into fights with his classmates.
Well,
that
at
was me
first
too, though,
I didn't
so
know
I
if it was
can't say
him or
nothing.
his friend
that was
in
me.
ISS, and that's why they were in ISS, because one was saying the other.
I remember ISS. I used to be in ISS heavy. What? I kind of miss school. Even though I only been out a year, I used to be in ISS heavy. Like every day I used to be in ISS.
Said it.
But the allegation was that Aiden threatened to throw another student out a window.
That's correct.
A female student.
That's correct.
Okay.
But outside of school, Aiden was displaying far more red flags. Aiden had an unnatural obsession with murder, frequently discussing the topic with his friends. According to those who knew him, Aiden often talked about his deep desire to feel what it would be like to kill another human being.
He has said his knife, he wanted to slit somebody's throat, and he said it'd be satisfying. He's talked about killing people. He's talked about fighting people. I've seen him practice stabbing motions with his knife.
I'm tired of pausing. I keep pausing, but let me just say this. I hate when shit like this happen. I hate when people come out after the fact when he already killed the girl. Why didn't nobody notice the red flags and say something before he killed this girl? Why after he killed her, all the classmates want to come out and say, oh, he been talking about killing people. Where was y'all before? Why didn't y'all say shit then? Now it's too late. You already killed the girl. And now you want to come out and say he been talking about slitting somebody's throat, stabbing people. It's too late to even bring that up now.
Aiden would often talk about how he would murder his hypothetical victims. He suggested that he would take them into a wooded area at night, stab them, leave, and later claim he had nothing to do with the murders.
When he talked about killing somebody, he even told Zoffie Bowman how he would do it. And what he told her was, I would walk around at night and I would find somebody else walking at night. I would drag them in the woods and I would stab them, and then I would pretend like I didn't do it so that I could keep killing people.
In her sworn testimony, Aiden's girlfriend confirmed that he had an unnatural obsession with the idea of killing, and often claimed to hear voices in his head encouraging him to murder someone. When he wasn't at school, Aiden would always carry a knife, one of two named Picker and Poker. On several occasions, she said Aiden would pretend to stab her or sneak up behind her and hold one of these knives to her throat. Despite the blatant red flags on display, his girlfriend believed it was nothing more than teenage morbid curiosity. She never thought he would go through with it.
That's going to be Sophie coming on the skateboard towards the house.
On May 8th, 2021, the day before Mother's Day, Aiden spent the day with his girlfriend and their friend Trey.
It was a long time ago.
The three spent the day skateboarding around the neighborhood, as they often did. Across town, Tristan was enjoying dinner with her family. When she returned home around midnight, Tristan's older sister saw her on a video chat with a boy in a baseball cap, who convinced her to come and hang out at Trey's house.
Yeah, that's so sad, bro. You literally lured
After
that
an
girl.
hour together, Aiden and Tristan left Trey's house. Between 1:24 and 1:45 a.m., neighborhood surveillance cameras caught them walking toward a cul-de-sac at the end of the street. It was the last time Tristan would be seen alive. Aiden took Tristan to a wooded area and stabbed her 114 times, killing her before she could fight for her life. The murder happened precisely as he previously suggested.
You know how insane you gotta be to stab somebody 114 times? And And like, just imagine, like, I could just imagine like how he just did it. Like, just imagine you with somebody you trusted that you wouldn't even think. That's like, just imagine he just snuck up behind her, just stabbed her. She probably screaming, she probably crying, trying to run away. He just keeps stabbing her.
He took someone into the woods and stabbed them. In his mind, he had committed the perfect crime. Only he didn't.
Dumbass.
You can see that he's
and then you're running
in his hands.
At 3:27 a.m., Aidan ran back home barefoot, holding his shoes. When he eventually got home, Aidan got to work, hiding the evidence in his room, convinced that he had gotten away with murder. The following morning, Mother's Day 2021, Tristan's family made the horrifying discovery that their daughter and sister were missing. After exhausting all options, they contacted the authorities, who put out a missing persons report and began interviewing those who knew her.
I feel bad for
that list included the last person to see her alive, Aidan. Aidan's testimony to the authorities did not inspire confidence. His timeline didn't add up, seemingly taking 2 hours to return home in what was, at most, a 30-minute walk. He suggested that Tristan had been hanging around with a 20-something drug dealer, a claim that nobody else backed up. And then, authorities received an email with an attachment. It was a Snapchat screenshot. In the back of the patrol car, Aidan took a selfie with a peace sign, adding a text banner that read, "Hey guys, has anybody seen Tristan lately?" His classmates shot back, reminding him that Aidan was the only one who knew what happened. But his sociopathic glee didn't end with just one post.
So you kill somebody and then put on Snapchat, has anyone seen the person you just killed? I know her parents are sick. I would have killed them myself. If that was my daughter, I'm killing you. Like, I would if I had a kid, like, especially 13, like, that's so, like she got her whole life. Like, I would throw my life away for my kid. Let some, if I had a kid and somebody killed my kid, I'm gonna kill you. And I'll go to jail and won't care. Especially if that's my only child. If I had another kid, I don't know.
As he openly implied that his victim was alive and staging this whole saga.
We're having fun in a f***ing cop car.
Yep. Tristan.
What's up, guys?
Yep.
Tristan, if you f***ing walk out the damn...
When you see this in a month...
Before police could obtain Aidan's cell phone, a runner discovered the bloodied corpse of Tristan in the woods, the stab wounds visible. Within an hour, police put out a search warrant for Aidan and brought him in for questioning, leaving him in a room with his parents. At this point, it's obvious just how much trouble Aidan is in. But his cold refusal to even acknowledge it is chilling. When reminded that his friend is dead, Aidan fails to see why he should care.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No, she's not. She's dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
What is my problem?
You were the last
one seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son.
At one point during the encounter, Aidan's parents press him to acknowledge just how serious the situation is. But he can't seem to see it. When they ask if he's scared, Aidan claims he isn't, despite his fidgety hand movements.
Are you not scared?
Not really.
Not really?
I'm a little scared, but...
Just scared that whole somebody beat the living dog shit out you in jail. Juvenile, whatever you're going.
Aidan's parents continue pressing him for his side of the story, but he remains totally unmoved, offering up vague...
If I was in interrogation with my people, they would not be this calm. They would not be this calm. If I did something like this, or accused of doing something like this.
Answers through a disinterested mumble and frequently avoiding eye contact. Aidan admits that he kissed Tristan and did more with her, confirming his DNA is on her. And yet, through it all, he shows seemingly no recognition of how damning that evidence could be.
What were you doing outside that late at night?
I was at Trey's house hanging out with them.
Did you kiss or do anything with this girl?
Be honest as you can to them. Yes.
Yeah, I guess there. Any further? Mm-hmm. So your DNA's gonna be on her?
Later on, Aiden is again asked if there's anything that's still being hidden from his parents.
He ain't think it through.
While he insists there isn't, he takes the opportunity to try and frame Tristan as the aggressor, implying that she got aggressive with Aiden and prompting him to push her. Knowing the truth, that claim is nothing but sociopathic.
I'm not trying to hear this piece of...
Claiming that Tristan had no intentions of going home that night. According to him, she was looking for someone to go home with, and decided to get a ride with her dealer. But his body language is far from convincing, again offering the information through a bored, disinterested mumble.
You tell me anything different than our car that we don't know about? No? Do you want to get this girl picked up?
I'm calling about her dealer.
You think she got picked up by him?
Probably. She said she wouldn't come home. She said she's gonna find somebody to stay
Like
at
she
her
left her
office.
there walking? Like you think she got picked up after that? She just kept walking?
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know if she turned the other direction or she was just still walking behind you?
She pushed her down and you walk away. We shouldn't be talking.
I just asked what he told the cops. I just asked what he told them.
When Aiden's parents encouraged their son to say nothing until his attorney arrived, police raided their home. When they entered Aiden's room, they discovered a treasure trove of smoking gun evidence. They found an empty knife sheath in his drawer, allegedly poker. Stuffed next to his dresser, they found a pair of wet Nike shoes with blood on them, matching the outfit Aiden wore in the surveillance footage. And stuffed under the dresser, authorities found a blooded t-shirt and a pair of wet blue denim jeans, which matched the outfit Aiden wore that day. But as if that wasn't enough, authorities also found that the drain in the bathroom sink had traces of blood and dirt, and among his belongings, an odd notebook contained drawings of a violent and satanic nature. There was no question. Authorities quickly arrested Aiden on a charge of second-degree murder, upping it to first degree after the extent of Tristan's wounds became clear. Then, out of the blue, Aiden's mother, Crystal, was arrested on a warrant.
Smith is seen cleaning her son's bloody jeans. When officers went into the home, they found a pair of wet jeans in Fucci's bedroom. And as we reported earlier this summer, the jeans and a drain in a bathroom tested positive for blood.
Thanks to a surveillance video within the home, Crystal had been caught on tape washing Aiden's bloodied blue jeans.
Your own camera in your house got you caught and arrested. Like, how you feel? Like, I'd be shitty if my own house footage got me in jail. What a piece of shit mother. Like, how you gonna, like, you see blood on your kid's jeans and you don't say, what the hell is this? You just wash it off? Like, that's why he act the way he act, because she never put her foot down and be like, you, like, man.
The sink. Authorities quickly charged her with tampering with crucial case evidence and advising her son to lie about what he wore the night of the murder. She has pleaded not guilty to both of these allegations. In September 2021, Aiden was brought into a room at the Duval County Jail to follow the process of his pre-trial hearing. But everyone viewed his behavior as erratic, if not highly concerning.
Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
See? If you're gonna play crazy, like, I don't feel like crazy people is doing all this. I done seen like a video of a crazy person. Like the last video we reacted to, it was a psychopath that he was not doing all this. He just had no emotion to what he did. He wasn't, what's going on? Like, and first of all, bitch, he wasn't acting like that the last interrogation you had. So why are you doing all this now? Like, I don't think people think this shit through, like how dumb they look when they try to do this. We know you're not insane. We know you killed that girl. And now you're fucked for it. And now you're trying to get out of it. Which is sad.
From the moment he enters the room, Aiden seems dazed.
I don't even want to see this. Because he's...
attacking him.
Cringy as fuck.
But this is likely Aiden's last-ditched effort to secure a way out of prison.
Exactly.
The insanity plea has long been a go-to solution for killers and psychopaths. And faking a demonic possession works, except when it doesn't. Aiden would eventually go to trial for his crimes, and the judge declaring that his alleged demonic possession would not be considered. Unsurprisingly, that seemed to help Aiden overcome the demonic attacks he was allegedly suffering beforehand. The old, emotionless personality his classmates warned of returned, with Aiden barely reacting to the gruesome details of his crimes. Throughout the trial, Aiden was seen to be following the orders given to him by his attorney, barely saying a word except when he specifically had to. But that doesn't mean his performance was perfect or polished. At one point, Aiden was caught on camera laughing at something his attorney wrote on a piece of paper, undermining any apology he had made to Tristan's family. But that happiness didn't last long. When Aiden's grandmother took to the stand, her tearful testimony seemed to affect Aiden more than any other, as she tearfully confessed that the boy in front of her was not the grandson she had helped raise. Aiden was genuinely affected by the comments.
So sorry. I just don't need my mama to bleed.
Fuck, she crying for it, Bill.
Wow, this is so hard.
This marks the only instance in the entire trial that Aiden was shown to exhibit some kind of genuine, non-contrived emotion. And, like a true psychopath, it was only because it affected him. Tristan's family's pain had elicited no expression from him for the duration of the trial. But see the way that he responds when his grandmother fears she'll never see him again.
And I know we're a very large Christian family, and we pray all the time.
Christian family?
I just hope you consider it a little bit, and please don't take him out of our lives forever.
She bold as hell. Please don't take him out of our life forever when he just killed somebody else's kid and they can never see their daughter again. But you don't want the killer to get sent to jail. His family, like the way his family act, just proves why he act this way. What the fuck you mean? Don't take him away forever. If that was my family, I'm jumping over the counter. I would have to fight that bitch too, cause ain't no way. No way she just said that.
I know we're a very large Christian family.
Christian family,
and
right.
We pray all the time, and I just hope you consider it a little bit, and please don't take him out of our lives forever. I know that I'll die and not be able to spend time with him sometime before I go.
Nah, die.
At this moment, it appears that Hayden had finally realised the scale of the consequences of his actions. But it passed quickly. The judge eventually decided that Aiden's crime, which lacked any motive and was done purely to cause harm to another human, was worthy of life in prison. And Aiden, unsurprisingly, didn't seem fazed by that news whatsoever.
Mr. Fucci, having entered a plea of guilty to the crime of first-degree murder, I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristan Bailey. I sentence you to life in prison. Because of your age, you are eligible for review of the sentence in 25 years.
Despite his public apologies to Tristan's family throughout the trial and after, Aiden doesn't seem to register what the sentence meant. In his mind, it likely doesn't mean anything. He always said he wanted to feel what it would be like to kill, and he achieved that.
Like, just imagine being a parent and hear your kid got stabbed 114 times and you couldn't do nothing to help them. Like, she was probably screaming out for her mom, her dad, just somebody to help her. Like, man, you gotta be sick, like, to hear somebody scream out, literally screaming out. Because I know he didn't kill her the first few stabs. She had to be alive. So you heard this girl screaming. She was probably saying, stop, what are you doing? She probably so confused. Man. I like these videos, but at the same time, it's like, it's stressful because it hurts. Like, because you could put yourself in the shoes of the other family and be like, damn. Like, imagine just getting that call, like, your daughter's dead. Like, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos y'all want. And I will see y'all in the next video. We out.
God took me right up out my sins, I can't go back. Holy step and gaining real knowledge, you can soak that. Thank God he gave me good light and brought hope back. Big stepping on the devil's head, got my toe fat.